What is going on, Shedheads? Welcome back to the Green Room. It is Friday night, and I'm back with two of my boys here, as always. Of course, as you can see, we're down one Canadian, but we picked up a punk rock silver fox because Chris is, he's busy, man. He's doing some moving and the such as, and you know what? Sometimes he just got to handle. So by all means, hopefully he's got everything went smoothly for him today. No issues or anything as far as the moving or any of that goes, or the drive. So you guys will definitely see him back here with us next week. But in the meantime, of course, we got Mr. Punk Rock Silver Fox here, because if you guys didn't know, coming up the end of next month, beginning of September, first weekend, Labor Day weekend, from about the 1st through the 4th meetup, Still Valley Vapors, but we'll get more into that here in a second, because of course we're going to start the show off as we normally do. And let's start off with Will, because I want to know what you're vaping on, and I kind of have an idea of what liquid might be in there, but I'm curious to what setup you may be rocking.
First thing I'm rocking, I actually just finished putting some cotton in it. Is of course my RCM Katana, and I got an Axial Pro sitting on top of that.
As
All
always.
done up by Mr. Palmer's Powders. And I got some Breeze Tones 26s in there. And I'm about to put some of my wonderful, delicious bottled violence in there here shortly, some vanilla custard. And I have one other thing that I'm vaping on right now, and that is the Basilisk from RCM, also custom coated by Mr. Palmer's Powders. And I have a Axial Pro sitting on top of that, also with some Breeze Tones 26s in there. And I do believe this is a just the tip drip tip. And in there, I have something that's coming very soon.
Oh, teaser.
He's got the proto. Uh-oh.
I plan on dropping that at the event. And yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm happy.
Sean, what about
That's
you, man?
it for me. Let's move over to Sean.
You know me, I keep it simple. I'm just a simple guy these days, but today let's get the old focus working and slap this guy up there. We've been rocking that old Saint with the RDA2 and of course a Tombstone chop top right here. And Breeze Tones 27s, triple 27s are in this one. And I've been just obliterating it. You know, you've been working it hard when you got the creases in the label. But yeah, it's the apple crawler from Deep Cuts, because
that apple is so good.
I mean, I just love me some apple desserts anyway, like in the real world, eating food and snack cakes and stuff. So yeah, I'm all for that. That hits every mark I need. So that's what I've been rocking, and now it's off to you, James.
All right, switch things up a little bit. Rewick the old Nightmare 25 from Suicide Mods. They're on top of the old Shed Time, of course. This is a DHD chop top. I can't remember what the name of this one is.
It's a Toxic Waste.
It might be. I don't know. It's nice, and it kind of matches, the greens on the old Shed Time there. Inside, I'm not 100% sure whose coils are in here, because they've been in here for quite some time, and I don't remember the last time I vaped on this thing, so who knows? But they came out to about a 0.1, vaping very nicely with some fresh cotton bacon, and I got it freshly dripped with some of that little banana land, just because I haven't had it in a while. Just needed to change things up a little bit from the mango, because I've been plowing through bottles of mango lately. And I just need a little bit of a change, and I gotta say, this thing's vaping real nice. Oh, it's got some crackle. I don't know if the chat can hear that or not, but it's got a little crackle and sizzle going on. Clouds for days. And dude, Boule is just so good on a nice rowdy mech build, man. I dig it. I dig it. But with that, I will say this as well. Will might be stepping away from time to time because he does, have to take care of the shop because he is doing this live from Steel Valley Vapors at this moment in time, and they are technically still open. So, he might have to dip out from time to time. But other than that, I'm pretty excited for the main conversation of tonight's show. But before we get into that, we got to find out what's happening over on the podcast. So it's time to hit a little bit of what's new in the shed.
Well, guys, here's the thing. Shed Time podcast, we get really shed faced. And I mean really shed faced. Sometimes we get so shed faced that your boy mixes up all his notes. So if you were here last week, the description of the episode I told you is actually the episode coming out this week. Surprise. That's what happens when you get shed faced. You completely overlook a small detail and mess yourself all up. But yeah, so just a refresher, we're talking about the Mountain Dew flavors that have just dropped on the scene. We're talking about the science of the perfect hit. Don't forget that we also talk about how awful the moving process is. And Uncle Chris, as we said, is feeling that right now. So, positive vibes his way that everything's worked smoothly in his favor. Of course, we're talking about food because when you're shed faced, you get the need to eat some snacks and crazy ideas happen. But then we also educated Uncle Chris on who Rick Rubin is because he was not fully aware of the crazy major contributions the man made to music, including founding Def Jam Records. So all that and more on the Shed Time podcast. And you know what? You can find the Shed Time podcast wherever Shed Time podcast place podcast platform things
Words.
you want to be.
Yeah.
You find them there. You just go Shed Time podcast in the Google, and next thing you know, there's a million places to find the podcast. So
this is true.
Just do it and you're cool.
This is a fact. But with that being said, guys, make sure you guys go check that out and go scrolling back a little bit because you're gonna see an episode that wasn't there before, and I think it's a cool little Easter egg for some people. You know what I mean? So go check that out. But with that, I will say, obviously, we've got the man himself. Well, he's here, but not here at the moment. Another Steel Valley meetup going down, guys. End of August, beginning of September. And it's going to be a full-on meetup. There's going to be, some prizes and, some swag, and, that's being sent over through some sponsors, which is going to be sick. We're going to do full-on Outlaw Cloud Comp, and we're throwing around the idea of some live build-offs. Just, just to spice things up a little bit, you know what I mean? So if you guys are in the area around, Steubenville, Wintersville, Ohio, that's where the shop's located, come on down. It's going to be fun. I know I'm making my way out there. Of course, Poon Sauce McNasty's going. I believe we've actually twisted Mr. Grim Green's arm enough to where he's actually going to be making it out to this one. Good old Lee, not the real Gerard Butler. There's going to be quite a few of us out there. I think there's even talks of who else? I think Georgia Boy was talking about possibly coming out. I think Rocco was thinking about making it out there. Good old Rocco Mac. We're gonna have a good old squad. You know what I mean? I think Disco Potato might show up. It's gonna be fun, man. So if you guys are in the area and want to come out, it's gonna be like a whole weekend thing. A lot of us are coming in like the Friday and like leaving like the Monday or the Tuesday. It's gonna be like a whole jam-packed weekend. Friday we're probably just gonna be kicking it at the shop. You know what I mean? Doing that whole sort of thing. Go grab some nice grub at the end of the night. Saturday, of course, is going to be the meetup itself, where all the cloud comp, just the hangs, all that cool stuff. And then Sunday, I think there's talk about possibly going to some sort of amusement park, with all of us taking one specific form of transit. I kind of want to wait for Will to get here to kind of get into that. But it's going to be a good time, man, and I'm pretty stoked about it. Not going to lie. It's always a good time.
Sounds fire. It just sounds fire. I'll tell you what. I definitely don't think I'm going to be able to make this one. But if all the things play out the way that they've been working, it sounds like I definitely should be able to make the next one.
Hell yeah, dude.
because automotive trouble is what it is, right? Like if your car ain't gonna make it, it ain't gonna make it. It is what it is. But uh, I found out one of the perks of my job is 0% financing, so that makes things really different.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, all right, well, I think by the next meetup, I should definitely have a new car, and then it'll be on like
Yeah,
Donkey Kong.
and as long as things align for good old Uncle Chris, Overdrip should be making it out as well for this time around. I know he didn't end up being able to make it out for the last one, but as long as things align, mobility wise as far as cars go for him as well, because he's getting himself a new whip.
Mm-hmm,
Uh,
mm-hmm.
so it's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be a good time. Of course, I'm gonna try to maybe do some sort of live stream of some sort, maybe if I think about it. I don't know. And honestly, kind of throwing around the idea. I know I normally don't do this, but thinking about possibly maybe not doing a show that weekend. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Feel like I might still do it. We're gonna see. I just don't want to. I don't know if I want to have to lug my laptop and all my extra stuff, and
We need to just like devise a clip show.
or we'll figure it
run
out.
a
We'll
run a
figure it
clip
out.
show.
Well, I'll let you
Oh
guys know for
man.
sure when that time comes. We still got plenty of time. Looks like Kevin K says he's gonna be making it out there. Patrick Conquest says he's gonna be coming out. Um, Ern says he's gonna be trying to make it out there if all things work out for him as well. Yeah, do a best of. Yeah, that would be cool. But you know how many shows we've done and how long that would take me to go through and edit like all these clips.
Yeah, no, like listen, I've done a few of them. If you follow the podcast, you already know I've done a few of those for the podcast. And like it means quite literally having to pick an episode, find a start of some segment, and then find the end of the said segment and do this over and over again until you fill out your time space. Like,
Yeah, here's the thing. It's either we're gonna do a show or we're not. I'm not
yeah,
gonna. It's
exactly.
it's it's just gonna be one of those. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Part of the reason is I also just want to be able to enjoy the time and not have to be on a time crunch on a certain day and inconvenience other people. Because like I'm not gonna have my own transportation while I'm out there. Will's still gonna be at the shop because the shop's still gonna be open when the show's going. I'm not going to I don't want to have to bring in a microphone and all that extra equipment so I could do it at the shop. I could do it at his house, but at the same time, it'd be kind of nice just to kind of kick it for a weekend. We don't really get to do it that often. And, it's an idea. We'll, like I said, it's not a for sure thing, but we'll think about it.
Sorry about that. Had a couple customers
No,
come
you're
in.
good, man. No worries.
Get the bag.
I was just kind of giving everybody a little lowdown on what might be happening on this next upcoming Still Valley meetup. I know I did say something about here's the thing, Kevin. I kind of just don't want to do a show that weekend. Everybody now the fact that everybody's like kind of saying, "Oh, we'll do this." I don't think we're going to do a show that
Yeah,
weekend.
no, don't do a show. Fuck it.
Just
We're
cuz
gonna have that Friday off.
I just don't want to have to carry all I apologize in advance, but there's not many times I take breaks from the show. So I think I'm
Fuck
just
yeah.
going to show, but there may be some like Instagram lives or something small or something like that might pop up. And I will say this too, probably not going to be doing a vlog because vlogging while enjoying your time isn't really possible because it's either you're focusing on recording or you're enjoying the moment. So yeah.
It's kind of difficult to do both.
Yeah, I think we made her up our minor, and yeah, I don't think we're gonna do one that weekend, guys. So you guys know far enough in advance. September 1st, no show. All right, just a heads up. Yeah, because I've been tossing it around in my head back and forth, and I feel like I finally just decided.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, vlogging is a job, bro. Because it's like, because you're not gonna like a lot of the times the cool moments I don't think to have my camera out. You know what I mean? And by the time I think to pull out my camera, the moment has passed.
Yeah, it's all
You
right.
know what
Too
I
late.
mean? So it's either like you got to have a camera on at all times and just hope it's in the right area to catch the thing, or you have somebody that just walks around with the camera the whole time and records you. Otherwise, that's why a lot of the vlog people that you watch on YouTube, they have camera guys so that they can shoot it and they could just do their thing. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'm just gonna come out and have a good time. Anyways, let's get back to the actual meetup and get like a little bit some more details going on here, just because we got you here, Will. So of course, Friday, mainly just chill kickback day, because that's pretty much every day the day everybody's gonna be kind of rolling in. But
Yep.
is there a Basil's like plan at some point?
Oh, most certainly. Most fucking certainly. That's going down Saturday night.
Yeah, because then you don't have to worry about trying to get there. Yeah, gotcha. Sick.
Right.
Dude, fuck yeah.
But Friday night, after we close up here, Mango Marks.
Oh, dude.
Yeah,
Fuck
dude.
yeah, dude. We'll get we'll,
Those
we'll
are
have
going
to
to
have like
fuck up.
5 or 6 pictures, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're good, dude. They're
They're
good.
they're strongeritas.
Yeah. They're pretty fire. So sick. And of course, meetup. So what's going down? What's all going to be going down at the meetup itself? Because obviously, at some point we're going to be this time we're going to run an Outlaw Cloud Comp, because hopefully we have enough people that will want to participate. Um,
Yes.
what else are we planning to do? Are we just like,
So we were discussing this a little bit earlier, but I think we're going to do a live build off right there, like before the cloud comp. And another thing I was also thinking about doing was doing a high Nick cloud comp.
oh, with like pods?
Yeah,
A pod comp. I love it.
Dude, that'd be
yeah.
kind of hilarious.
And the winner will get I do believe I have a fucking Orion sitting out there. The winner will get that.
There you go.
But there's going to be like some door prizes. Uh, Coil Turd's going to send some stuff. Homeboy's going to send some stuff. Vinyl and Vapor's going to send some stuff. North Shore's going to send some stuff. And I'm also going to be putting some stuff up from Bottle Violence, maybe even some swag and whatnot, some shirts and hats, some hoodies. I'm attempting to get some shirts made. Attempting, but I'm having a little bit of trouble right now. So I'm gonna try to work some shit and try to get some shirts made for the event.
Hell yeah, dude. Dude, I thought of a pretty cool shirt design the other day for you that I think would be sick.
Yeah, we'll have to talk about that a little bit later.
Yeah. But dude, hell yeah. And then, dude, so I'm thinking for the build off, there's 2 ways we can go about this, right? We can either try to kind of coordinate beforehand everybody that's, I have a feeling at this point, majority of people have already A2s. If
Yeah.
not, what we could do is to similar like what we did at your last meetup. Like you said, you ran a little sale on some RDAs and stuff.
Oh
But it's
yeah.
like, if we want whoever wants to participate, dude, I've got even cooler ideas that are popping up in my head right now as we speak, dude. Well, if we do like cash prize sort of thing, right? Where we throw in, of course, we'll all throw in like
There's a buy-in.
a little buy-in sort of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, this could be fun.
they
This could
can.
be fun. You still you want that Cosmonaut V2? Shit, it might still be there, Ern. You never
Yeah.
know. But yeah, there could be all kinds of cool shit that can go down at this. You know what I mean? So many possibilities for activities and the such as. Yeah, like a little like 5, 10 to 5, whoever, depending on how many people want to participate, sort of thing. I think it'd be kind of cool.
We could also do karaoke.
Oh, dude, that'd be fucking terrible, but also hilarious.
Yes. Yes.
You didn't buy enough liquid last time, Pam? I find that hard to believe.
Yeah, I find that hard to believe too.
Hmm.
I'm amazed it didn't get fucking snatched when I sent it. I'm amazed it got there so quickly, actually. It's ridiculous how quick she got it.
Kevin K says, I wonder if Will ordered more Cobras for purchase specifically for the event. Hashtag Cobra Strike.
Go strike.
Well, it's gonna be cool, man. I'm stoked. Of course, there's gonna be plenty of, liquids for the purchasing, as well as, other devices. I've got to say, Will's shop is pretty stacked as far as, the vast variety of products that are out there, from pods to rebuildables to, you know, uh, liquid choices. You know what I'm saying? And if you do shed time, there's some pretty nice selection of shed time accessories and the such as on the other side of the shop as well. So yeah, dude, it covers all the bases.
And also that weekend, I'm going to run 15% off Friday and Saturday, and all weekend at the shop and on the site, I'm going to run Bottle Violence 50% off
Ooh,
all weekend.
looking so. I know people are gonna be grabbing that up. I know I need a couple bottles. I think I've given my brother all my bottled
The special
violence.
drop that weekend too, I'm doing that I'm adding on.
Dude, I'm stoked about it, man. I'm stoked, and I know a lot of other people will be too.
I figure about like a week or two before the event, I'll make the announcement of what it actually is.
Better have a few cases of that.
Yeah, I know. It's going to be bad.
It's
Going to be really bad.
it's gonna be a thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I know a few people myself who. Woo.
Yeah, I know two people right off the top of my head that I have specially stocked just for them.
Well, first off, Patrick, all the bottle violence, as the lineup is of right now, are all custards. You've got vanilla, caramel, and toffee. Honestly, can't go wrong with any of them. Just depends on your preference. You know what I mean? If you're a vanilla guy, solid vanilla. If you're a toffee, banging,
so good,
banging toffee.
Whoa.
But I've got to say, I am kind of partial to the caramel, especially in like the high neck, like mouth to lung. I feel like the caramel bangs.
Everybody's jam as of late is the caramel.
In the high neck?
In the high neck.
Yeah.
I sold out of the high neck. It's gone.
It's so good in a pod, dude. Yeah, even Rocco says the caramel is fire.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, you're gonna want it, Ern. Everybody's gonna want it. Because I will say this: can I give like a little teaser without saying anything? Well, like without giving like what it is away.
You know what? Yeah, go ahead. You can give a little.
You may have actually have tried this liquid once before. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? So like if you've been a Steel Valley customer or patron, I guess you could say, you've tried the lines that he's offered. You may have had this at one point in time.
Yes.
It's good. You might, Rocco, you might. I don't know. I'm not gonna say anymore. But dude, it's gonna be fun. Like I said, there's gonna be a whole group of people. Like one thing that we've managed to make happen this time was, like I said earlier, we've managed to twist Nick's arm enough to where Grim's gonna actually make it out this time, which will be fun. So that'd be cool. I think there might be a couple the cool kids making it out, as well as the Shedhead community. I always love when our communities blend together like that. You know what I mean? Where people that mainly maybe hang out over here, but even here in chat, we've got cool kids, we've got shed heads, just all mixed up together, and I love that. You know what I mean? The
The great blend.
the blending of communities. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a good time. Of course, there'll be plenty of beer. You know what I'm saying? If Poon Sauce is there, there's going to be plenty of beer.
Plenty of beer.
And I will say this too: they do have some pretty nice like beer shops around the area that have some pretty nice selections. So if you're into more of the craft brew, there's actually one right down the street from the shop that's got a
Yeah.
pretty solid selection where you can like do like a build your own 6-pack sort of thing. So there's that, as well as there'll be plenty of shed time.
I think plenty is an understatement.
Yeah, between myself, Will, and whoever else may be attending, there will be plenty. So it'll be fun. It's gonna be a good time.
Then we got the next day all together.
Ern says, I will literally cry if I miss this. I'm gonna talk to my boss tomorrow about getting the weekend covered. Hey man, we'd love to have you, bro, but don't, we don't want anybody jeopardizing their livelihoods in order to make this. But if you're in the area and you can, you know what I mean, do it up. Do it up. Jake says, if I had an extra DNA 75C board, I'd make a mod for a prize. That'd be sick.
Yeah, dude, that'd be fucking sick as shit. Sick as tits.
Sick as tits. Addy Tooney also said, if anybody's looking for somewhere to stay, Best Western Plus, Franciscan Square Inn, and Suites is a decent place to stay.
Yeah, that's where Addy stayed whenever he came to town.
Very nice, very nice.
Addy, I know you're going to your thing that weekend, but man.
Hey, dude, it'd be sick to have you out there, Rocco. Either way, if you hit us up after the family, or if you want to just come straight up to us, man.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna stop you. It'd be cool to meet you, man, in person. You know what I'm saying? What else we got? I've been really just enthralled in chat tonight. Is that where you stayed, Pam?
I think she stayed over in Weird.
I'm not sure.
No, it was she stayed the same place Addy Tooney did.
Yeah, that's what she's saying.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, because there's a Bennigan's right across the street from it. And Ruby's, the pizzeria place.
Oh, okay.
Ruby's is legit.
Is that the square pizza?
No, that was the New York style pizza.
Have we had that one when I've been out there?
Yeah, we had it the last time because I got that for us in here.
Oh, yeah. It was pretty good.
Plus, there's also Capri's right up the street. Fucking meatballs and hot sausage sandwiches.
Oh, there will be all kinds of music present, Patrick. Just depends what's on the Spotify playlist at the moment. Anywhere from punk to Wu-Tang.
Yeah. Punk, the Wu-Tang, the 80s, bad 80s. You don't know what the fuck you're going to hear in here. Really fucking don't.
Addy Tooney said the bagel place is
so all over the board, it's ridiculous.
Oops. Yeah, Wu-Tang ain't nothing to fuck with, that's for sure.
Fucking right.
Fact.
Dude,
bees.
one thing though, one of the places that I really like going out there to eat, which would definitely not be possible with the amount of people that we have this time, is Naples, bro.
Actually, I don't know. We might be able to make that happen.
Really?
We might be able to make that happen Sunday when we come back from Kennywood.
Here's the thing too. Before we go anywhere to eat, we are calling these places and letting them know we have a party of this many people, so we know when to head over there, so we're not fucking stuck sitting outside or jumping from 3 different places to sit to eat.
Well, I just thought about Naples closes at 8, so we're not going to be able to hit up Naples because that's when we'll be getting back into town.
Naples was eh?
Who said that?
Kevin K. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, dude.
I'll taste out your mouth.
Yeah, we have a party of 57. Is that good?
Yeah, we'll take up the whole room. We can make that happen.
Let's see what else we got in here. If anybody wants to bring a bass, I could bring a 6-string. We could provide mediocre entertainment. I'll tell you this, I won't be playing.
Dude,
I'll watch.
Michelle to come.
What's that?
I hope we can get Michelle to come.
I hope so too. There's a few people that I hope can make it out there. You know what I mean?
Stuff is coming. Disco Potato.
Yeah, I heard you say that. Rocco says I play a mean kazoo. I'm just saying. All right, as long as somebody else brings a tambourine, and I'll bring the cowbell, and but
Just
only
missing the triangle.
But the only way. Oh, dude. Okay. But it's got to be. It's got to be electric though.
Yes.
I don't want that
100%.
bullshit acoustic triangle. I want that electric thing, bro.
Yeah.
I want that baby to ring.
You got to run that bitch through a wah-wah too. So Kev, bring a wah-wah pedal while you're at it.
Ryan said, I thought you said that Naples was closed on Sundays.
No, they're closed at 8. They're open on Sundays.
Oh, just they close at 8.
Yeah.
Triangle on a talk box.
Ooh.
Yeah, dude, that would be crazy. I just like,
man. Peter Frampton, eat your heart out.
Right? That'd be nutty.
It sounds some like E40 shit.
Oh, and then of course we talked about the meetup, and Sunday we've got an adventure planned, from what I understand, that starts off at Steel Valley and getting onto a what?
Party bus.
Yeah.
A party bus. And we're going to head up to Pittsburgh, and we're going to go to Kennywood Amusement Park.
Dudes. Party bus to an amusement park. It's going to be nutty.
Yeah, dude.
It's going to be nutty.
And I mean, it's Labor Day weekend. It's our birthday weekend. We're going to fucking do it.
It's going to be a good time, man. I'm really stoked. Yeah. Never been to Kennywood. I have seen parts of Kennywood in movies, but it'd be cool to check it out. The oldest is supposedly the oldest amusement park in the United States. Is that correct?
Yes.
Crazy, dude.
125 years.
Dude.
They opened up in the late 1800s. Like 1890, something like that.
Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, dude, that's pretty much what I'm doing, Ern. I'm literally flying in midnight Friday or midnight Thursday night, and then leaving like late Monday. Yeah, park from Adventureland. That should be fun, man. I need to look this up to see what kind of rides and stuff they have. I don't even know, man, but I'm down for it. I'm super down. SVK Vape says Kennywood, the bomb when I lived in PA. I don't know what that first word. Oh my god! I think he just meant to put oh my god. This garlic cocktail flower. Holy shit! Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm planning on driving up Thursday and back home Monday. Yeah, I think that's kind of like about the basis everybody else is doing. Oh, you're heading back Sunday, Kev? It'll be fun, dude. It'll be fun. But with that, make sure you guys, if you haven't, get your votes in the chat for the game that we're gonna play at the end of the show. There's a couple good ones out there. I brought back the new game as well as some crowd favorites. So make sure you guys get those votes in, and we'll make sure to get to that. Um, oh, dude, one thing I'm also kind of stoked on too is I got all new like luggage, I guess you could say, for travel. Shout outs to Dixon. Um, I got myself a new backpack. You know, a nice tactical one with all of the pockets I could ever need. So that's sick. And then, dude, check this out, Sean. I got a Dixon duffel, bro.
Oh shit.
Nice leather duffel. It's got pockets all over. It's got the little separator here where you can put, you know, either your shoes or your dirty clothes to keep them separate from your clean or whatever you want to do. It's got a nice little sunglass pocket on the inside that's got microfiber lining it, so you can put your glasses in there and not worry about them getting all fucked up. Pretty excited, dude. Pretty excited.
That's some good shit.
Got this fresh new hat to go with it, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready to go, dude. It's not even time to leave yet, and I already want to pack my bags. You know what I'm saying? So stoked. Oh, which one? There's so many good ones out. I just got this one in the other day. It's the green absinthe, which is pretty
Mine
sick.
should be arriving tomorrow.
Dude, I blame Grim 100% on my new Dixon obsession.
I blame him and Yins.
Yeah. I've kind of got a problem, dude, because it's like
He
I
doesn't
have
fucking-
over a dozen now at this point.
Yeah, so do I.
I probably have about, I'd say about 6 or 7 of the short sleeves now, and probably about 12 or 13 of the actual like flannels, you know, plus
Mhm.
my jacket, my 2 hats that I've got. I bought a belt from them, you know, my almost my entire fucking what's it called? My entire closet is almost Dixon, dude. Next thing you know, I'm gonna be wearing their fucking pants.
Yeah, they're starting to blend in my shirt collection too, pretty bad.
I like them though,
It
dude.
was all just t-shirts. Now it's like t-shirt Dixon, t-shirt, t-shirt, t-shirt Dixon, 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 t-shirt Dixon.
It
I
just
don't
feels like a
Uh,
mechanic getting into Snap-on.
I don't know if it's a reissue, Kevin. I just saw it on the site and bought it. It's a short sleeve bamboo. Dude, how do you still have some of that left, Ern? You know how
what's that?
I don't even want to tell you how much I've gone through since the meetup.
What's that?
Shed
He says he
time.
still has some of his rosin left from the last meetup.
How?
I
Dude,
don't
that
know.
shit from the meetup was gone like
A day after the
not
meetup.
not, not even the weekend. Like I want to say halfway through the week.
I don't know if I've seen that one, Ern. I'll have to check that one out though. Was that the Ishmael? They've dropped a bunch of cool ones lately. Some of them just aren't really my color.
Yeah, the Ishmael just came out the other day from Kingpin.
Just a pro tip there, Kevin and Ern. If you don't use it, you lose it. Just a pro tip. Get it while the getting's good. Because eventually the degradation is just gonna make it far less of what it used to be.
Dude, that's crazy, Ern. Even if I didn't, you know, dabble as much as I did, I would still have gone through that because I would have been adding it into my Dynavap. But I do also go pretty hard. Anywho, since we're talking about all this shed time,
I'm ready.
I feel like I need to dabble a little bit. You know what I mean? Even though it
Mm-hmm,
looks like
mm-hmm.
I'm already there. To be honest, like I've looked like I've been there since the show started, but it's a Friday, and
Dude, kicking off
why
that
not? You know
weekend.
what I mean? Why not? I'm honestly just like super stoked about, this upcoming trip. I've had a pretty decent day at work. I'm in a good mood and I'm just riding the vibe. You know what I mean? And I'm not letting anything bring me down, so I just got to keep going up, if you know what I'm saying. So with that being said, Sean, let him know what time it is.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your opportunity to inhale the good shit and exhale the bullshit because it is shed time.
Let's do it. welcome back. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your shed time break. I know I did, and it's almost that time for us to end that poll, except for at the moment it is at a tie. So we are going to need one more vote to break the tie, and once that happens, I will end it as soon as it happens, and we'll figure out which game we're going to play. It's a tie right now between Bump It or Dump It, or Two Truths and a Lie, or Two Truths, One Lie. Let us know what game you want to see us play. Let me make sure I got my bumpers ready here. Oh, dude, there's no laws here except for don't be a dick, Patrick. You know what I mean? That's the only rule we have here. Be cool, don't be a dick, right, Sean?
Yeah, boy. I feel like that's just the golden rule,
yeah,
right?
dude. Just
be cool, don't be a dick.
Yeah,
Be a
dude.
dick.
Do I need to bust out my alt accounts? May need to.
Dun dun dun.
Let's see here. Come on.
I will
Counting
make
on
a
you guys.
recommendation to you, gentlemen, though. In the off chance that it does end up being two truths or a lie, you may want to write your truths and lies down on a piece of paper for simplicity's sake.
This is true. I'll actually have to just type mine into my
That
phone.
that definitely worked really well for Chris.
I don't even know where I put it. Oh, there you are. Come on, people. We just need one more vote. I should have ended it while it was one way or the other. I shouldn't give you guys a chance.
Well, if we can get one person from fact or fiction to go and change their vote, then unless
Is that
it
a thing?
The only thing is I can't vote, because if I could, I would.
I've already voted, so
I don't think you can.
I can't, but you guys can.
yeah, I've already done it.
Yep, so have I. Come on. Somebody, anybody.
Brian Enoch says he was the first.
He's like, I was the first vote, man.
Oh, there we
like,
are. There we go.
Bam. Poll has ended, and it is that time. I will say this. I am going to give us 1 minute just to come up with our truths and lies. All right? So with that being said, talk amongst yourselves while we get prepared for this here game.
I mean, I was already preparing myself for it. That's why I gave you guys that tip. So like I'd already been thinking about it during the shed time break, just on that off chance that happened. So I mean, I've already got mine because let's face it, if Will's here and this is the game that we have to play, I gotta step my game up and pick some crazy fun truths. I can't be like, I eat peanut butter sandwiches. Like,
Oh, no. Oh, no. You're definitely going to need to step up your game.
yeah, exactly. You can't just be like, oh, hey, I
I'll-
once slept
I
on
got
a
everything
mattress.
I already got everything in my head. But I'll tell you this. The truths I give you are short and sweet, but the stories behind them, oh, the stories behind them.
I get you. I think that's the fun of this game, right? Is like you think of like when you do your truths, you think about it, and then you figure out the like wildest way to phrase it simply, so that way you can be like, is that true? Or is that a lie? It's like Brian Enoch says, I'm high as hell. I'll believe anything. I used to get high. I mean, I still do, but I used to too. God bless Mitch Hedberg. Just want to point out, I appreciate the DK shirt. Well, it's a nice choice tonight.
Dude, it's always the last one that gets me, bro. Trying to like, pick that good one, to round it out at the end. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, like it's got to fit in with all the
Yeah.
rest. It can't swing.
Yeah, it can't be too big of a swing one way or the other because they're automatically going to be like, oh, that's the one. You know what I mean?
Yep.
If that is, but that's the thing. It's not going to be because I did that last time. You know what I mean? But who knows? It might be because I don't know what I'm doing at this point. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing. Like, if you really think about this game, like that is the technique, right? Like, you want all three of your statements to be equal in intensity, if you will. If they're all mundane or they're all wild, that's great. But if one of them's mundane and the other two are wild, something's going to stand out.
Yeah, I even got like a bonus one for afterwards, like a little bonus story that I seriously consider using in here.
Oh, man. And says, I don't know, an outrageous truth can throw people off. Oh, absolutely. But I think that's like the game, right, Ern? Like, if you could think of, say, like 3 outrageous things, 2 outrageous truths, and that fucking outrageous lie. Oh, the plot is extra thick at that stage. It reminds me of back when we were like in, early primary school and stuff, and the teacher would be like teaching you how to look for context clues.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What have you guys? Were you guys ready? Because I'm still not ready.
Plenty ready.
Okay, so why don't we get this going while I think of my round this out with my last one. I'm not sure which story I want to go with yet. So, Sean.
All right. So, for statement number 1, I once let my friend cut me with a serrated knife. Statement number 2, I received the American flag that was stolen from my local high school as a birthday gift. And number 3, I once got hit so hard in a mosh pit that I blacked out and missed my favorite band.
All right. So the first one to me, or not the first one, the last one to me, I feel like could be possible. I don't want to completely rule that one out yet. You know what I mean? Because I know you have been to plenty of musical events, of plenty of genres of music, to where there could have definitely been an incident where you were involved in a pretty hefty mosh pit. You know what I'm saying? Whether or not you were knocked out and missed your favorite band, or one of your favorite bands, or however you worded it, that's where I'm like, I don't know.
Sting, man. I've been to a lot of shows. I've been in a lot of mosh pits.
The second one.
I feel like the second one is definitely a truth.
You think so?
I feel like that is a truth.
You think somebody stole the high school flag and then gave it to me as a birthday gift?
Yeah.
So you're saying the first one is where you're leaning. So the first one is you once let somebody cut you with a serrated knife?
Yep. I once let my own friend cut me with a serrated knife.
Because
I don't think you would let somebody do that to you.
I see, when you're drunk enough You will let anybody do.
Yeah, but I don't know. I know I
Because
wouldn't.
You ain't
The
gonna
only
feel
reason why I'm saying that is like I know I sure as hell wouldn't let nobody
that's
fucking
the
cut
truth
me.
of it.
You can
Drunk,
cut. You
high
can.
I
on
mean,
certain
I've seen people
drugs.
do dumb shit drunk or on drugs. Really dumb
Like,
shit.
it's you and me both, buddy.
Yeah. That's
Watch
why
motherfuckers
I
jump
don't
clean out
really
of windows.
um I'm gonna have to go with number one is the lie.
All right, so Will thinks number one is the live. How you feeling over there, Frames?
I think I'm gonna go number one.
So you're both saying number one. There's no
Yeah.
way I would have let my own friend cut
just,
me with a serrated knife.
I don't know. I don't know. That's the one I just hope isn't true. The other ones I kind of want to be true because those are kind of cool. You know,
Brian
not. Well, I don't know about I don't necessarily want you to be knocked out either. Like
yeah,
that's
but you know
true.
how that. But
But
I know
like
what you mean. Like
that,
when you
like
come
that
out of that, you're like,
circumstance is
Yeah.
different. You know what I mean? Compared to
Like
someone like
things get a little
yeah.
rough in the pit sometimes, man. There's no avoiding that because there's always that one fucking dick.
yeah.
There's always that one dick. And
And then
he's
if you've
usually
never
the one
seen
who
him,
ends
it's
up getting the
probably
shit
because
kicked
it's
out.
you.
This is true. I usually was that guy because I love to deliver the fucking mail.
Oh my gosh. Brian Enoch says probably got stabbed, but you didn't just let someone stab you. Addie says the serrated knife is a lie. Uh Ernst says my friend definitely stabbed me before, and I stabbed someone once. Brian
Definitely been stabbed.
Ernst says I had her permission though. So all right, guys. You're both wrong.
Damn,
I actually did let a friend
you're crazy.
cut me with a serrated knife. This was during like a super dark period of my life where I was in a super deep depression. And so he was in a state where he's like, I just want to cut someone. And I was like, well, I just want to be cut. So here you go. And to this day, I will probably never lose it, but there is a scar right across my arm here from that knife cut. Um, Receiving the American flag as a gift from my friends, that was also true. Um, some of my close friends stole the flag from our local high school in the middle of the night, and then all of our friend group, our whole crew, signed the flag, and I was gifted that as a gift on my birthday. And that leaves getting hit so hard in the pit that I blacked out and missed my favorite band. Never happened. Though I was not that guy who did that. Um, I just I always kind of knew how to pit safely, and just really did a good job not being in the pits of bands where that was more prevalent. Like I've never been to a Slayer show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Those pits are quite brutal.
I've been in a Slipknot pit like in the early days, like Non-Point, Mudvayne, Ozzy, Rob's. Like I've been in tons of like heavy metal pits, but like there are stories that go around the music community of like some like scary pits. Slayer's always been on the top of that list for
I
most
was
people.
at the Slayer show the night they got banned from fucking Pittsburgh.
Like there's
Sitting
stories of people
upstairs
getting
in
stabbed in
Memphis Ball,
Slayer
watching
pits.
the fucking pit go.
That's
There were
nutty.
people coming upstairs on the balcony, diving off the fucking balcony down into the fucking crowd. It got fucking wild.
Yep. I've been into a lot of DIY shows.
Blown out into the street afterwards.
Like I've been to a lot of crazy DIY shows. Like I think will back this up. A leftover crack pit is nothing to fuck with.
No, it's not.
Like that is not a pit for the weak. It is not a pit for the amateur.
And they played
All
at
right.
the upstage back in the 90s. When the first song they started, all the speakers came fucking falling forward on the crowd because the place just went so fucking nuts.
All right. I think I'm ready to go.
Nuts.
All right. I'm ready to hear James's.
Yeah, let's hear it.
All right, you want me to start? All right. First one. I broke my leg as a teenager in a trampoline accident. I once made $50 playing guitar in front of a Target. I once left my car running the entire time I was at a Scottish festival.
What was the second one again?
Uh, what?
Made $50
Yeah, I
playing
made 50
guitar
Okay,
bucks.
there
outside
we go.
a
Yeah.
Target.
I was like, wait,
Okay.
I was like, which one did I say first? Which one did I say second? I was so fucking worried about the order that I confused myself of which ones I said. I don't even know which one's true anymore.
Oh
I'm just
shit.
kidding. Yeah.
So
I feel
I
like number 3 is a truth, definitely.
I feel like I remember hearing this story in the Shed Time podcast episode, like real back way back when we first started. So I'm with you. I feel like that one's true.
Yeah, because that's something that has happened to people in the past. You get so high, you just get out of your car and just go. I've seen people do it before.
So like I feel like I remember that story. Breaking the leg, that's like, yeah, that totally could happen. So many people have broken legs on a trampoline. Making $50 playing guitar outside of a Target. I feel like, at least in the Target's experiences I've had, security is way too uptight to let you do that. I don't know how it is in California, but like at least around here, security be on your ass in like the first 5 minutes you were set up. But it's also very plausible.
I'm gonna say the broken leg on the trampoline.
All right. I'm gonna split the panel then, and I'll go with making $50 at outside the Target.
All right.
All right. So we
Sounds like
got one broken leg, $150. Let's see what we got here in chat. Let's see, where does it start? Okay, so that's serrated knife. Da, 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 da.
Brian Enoch says, I
Yeah.
don't see you playing guitar outside a Target for money.
Tooney says he broke his arm, not leg.
Ooh.
I feel like
Tooney's looking at the
breaking your
technicality.
leg at a Target is the. Thank you for that, Rocco. But that's not an answer.
But I like that. I gave you 2 points for creativity.
Man, it doesn't want to pick a side. I like it. Anybody else? All right. Well, to start off, first things first. Leaving my car running the entire time I was at a Scottish festival. 100% true. It was so stupid. I don't even.
As I remember,
because
didn't you tell us that you weren't even high?
No, not then. Because like because we woke up kind of early to drive, because we had to drive from where I'm at all the way to Long Beach, which is, a little bit of a mish, a couple hour drive, like 2 hour drive or something like that. And so like usually when I wake up first thing, it's like I'm not a super big wake and bake guy. Every now and then, but not especially when I gotta wake up and drive. So I was like, oh, I'll just wait. And then we got there. I don't remember what we did. I think we were sitting in the car, like in the parking spot for a few minutes, and like my sister and like whoever was with us were like grabbing their shit, and I was just kind of like sitting there waiting. And my car at the time was so quiet, you couldn't really hear it running unless you were like, kind of right up on it. And like at the time, like everybody was talking and shit, so I didn't even think about it, and I didn't even feel it because like the motor ran so smooth, like you couldn't even feel like the car really vibrating. Fucking got out, fucking locked the door, fucking went all the way to the fucking thing, came back, and I was like, fuck, is my car leaking something? Because like it was just like pools of water from the AC because I left the AC running at the same time. Yeah, it was all bad. So we got another one for the leg. Well, the leg is a lie. I've never broken my leg. But I did make $50 playing guitar in front of a Target once.
Hell yeah.
And then I got kicked out. But you know what I did with that money? Shed time, baby. I needed some muse, you know what I mean? So I can make another $50 the next time. Anyway, but yeah, dude, I used to do a lot of trampoline jumping as a kid. I was pretty acrobatic, could do like backflips and twists and all that crazy my mouth doesn't want to work right now. Gymnastics type shit. It was fun. Because my buddy, growing up as a kid, we dug a big hole one summer in his backyard and buried his trampoline so you could literally just walk onto it. And then we put like a basketball hoop like near it so we could like play slam ball. And then like we just go out there and do flips and fuck around.
That sounds sick.
Yeah, dude, it was good times. So yeah, Will, I wanted to save you for last because these stories are gonna be something.
Yeah. All right. First one. I exposed myself buying beer. Number 2. Some dude thought I was a serial killer. Number 3. I made a porno. Have fun. Have fun.
Second one, I feel like is definitely true. Third one, the third one is like, here's the thing. Even though you filmed it, doesn't necessarily make it a porno. You know what I mean? Because it's only a porno if other people are watching it. Right?
No, if it's filmed, it's a porno.
Yeah, that's how I look at it.
Somebody has seen it.
But if it's only the people that were involved, and you know what I mean? It's not really. It's more of a secret. So I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Brian goes 1 true, 2 true, 3 nah, bro. What was the first one again?
I exposed myself buying beer.
See that one?
Hell yeah.
That one I could see happening too, 100%. The last one, not so much. I'm gonna go. The last one's a lie. Just because it'd be hilarious at the end if it's actually not. But I think it is.
I think I'm just gonna do like I did last time. I'm gonna split the panel again, and I'm gonna go ahead and pick some dude thought he was a serial killer.
All right. And the panel here, Rocco says, I'm absolutely a porn star then. I don't think that was a vote, but that's what he said.
Aaron agrees. If it's on film, it's porn.
All right. Everything is a lie. Truth is... Oh, okay, Kevin. Getting all philosophical on us. Addy says exposed himself as a lie. We're getting the names of the porno now. Will's Big Adventure.
Rocco asks, is there a black leather couch in the shop? Will's casting couch?
Yeah, I had to get rid of that. Too many stains. Wait, what?
And those were just the customer ones. Those fuckers.
All right, so where we at, Will? What is it?
All right. So the expose myself buying beer is definitely true. So I got woke up one morning after a party by a bunch of people saying, hey, we need beer at 10 o'clock in the morning. And I literally woke up. I didn't have any pants on. I was just sleeping in my drawers in my beater. I woke up. I put on my boots. I ripped a hole in my drawers, my boxers, and put my chain wallet through that and went into Kroger's right up the street from my house in just my boxers and a beater and proceeded to buy 2 cases of beer. And while I was at the register, my dick flopped out in front of the gay cash register, who proceeded to start looking over and looking at my junk. And I'm just like, dude, what are you doing? Get out of here. And there is a picture floating around out there of me coming out of Kroger's in my boxers and a beater with 2 cases of beer.
Wow.
So, which one is the lie? Which one is the lie? The made a porno is actually a lie.
I knew it.
So I actually did attempt to make a porno. When I was squatting in Pittsburgh, there was an acting call out to make adult films.
Oh no.
So I called. And I was denied because I didn't have a checking account for direct deposit. But if I would have had a checking account, I totally would have made a porno. 100%.
That's hilarious.
So the dude thought I was a serial killer is 100% true. So a bunch of people came over to my apartment back in the day right before I had a kid, and brought over a bunch of freshly picked mushrooms in brown bags. They had 3 bags of them, and we all ate a handful of them. And they decided they were going to walk across the street to the school and swing on the swing sets. It's like, yeah, sure, go ahead, go, have fun. As soon as they left, I proceeded to eat a whole bag of mushrooms because they were dumb and left them there with me. And then put on the Lord of the Rings. So they come back like an hour later, and this dude goes into my bathroom from Cincinnati. And next thing I know, he's just gone. He just takes off, running out of my bathroom, out of the fucking apartment, runs down the fucking street where they have to go pick him up. And I find out the next day that he took off running because when he went in my bathroom, he was tripping so hard that he thought my walls were covered in fucking blood and I just killed somebody and I was a serial killer. So he just fucking straight dipped the fuck out.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you don't do drugs. No, I'm just kidding.
So,
oh, wow.
bonus story that I was going to use for truth. I wrote a poem about my English teacher masturbating and read it in front of the class. So I needed extra credit to pass English at the end of my sophomore year. And I hated my fucking English teacher because she was the biggest fucking whore in the school. She was fucking everybody from the teachers to the fucking football team. If you were on a team, she was fucking you.
Well, this video is definitely age restricted.
So she gave us assignments for extra credit, write a poem, and you would pass. So I wrote a poem, and I got up in front of the whole class and proceeded to start reading it. She snatched me up by my collar, took me down to the principal. They called in my fucking parents. Everybody read it. Principal's like, this is smut. My mom's like, this is disgusting. My dad's like, this could make Hustler.
Oh, wow. That,
This is my life, people.
Yep. I could definitely see that happen, for sure. Well, we kind of ended a little early there, but that's all right. We don't really have to go through another round because I don't really have any other ones to think of off the top of my head. I used all the good ones I had. But I will say this game is pretty fun.
Yes.
I
had one story I could have used in there, but you would have known it was the truth because you already know it.
Hey, Rocco said ever since then, Will buys boxers with the button on the peephole.
Addie wants to know, did you pass the class?
Oh, no, I got expelled.
Yeah,
I got
figured that would
expelled.
happen for sure.
But my school system I was in at that point in time was so fucked up that they would just push you through anyways, just to get you the fuck out. And trust me, they were pushing me through. They didn't want me sticking around, and for rightful reasons. I mean, they kicked me out twice my senior year.
Yeah, from what it sounds like, you were definitely a problem child at that point in time, at least for the
To say the
any
least.
any authoritative figure. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I do think we're just gonna go ahead and wrap this up a little early tonight. Because I will say I am starving, to be completely honest with you guys. Haven't eaten yet since I got off work, so I think I'm gonna go grab some food. But with that, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Of course, Will. Anything you want to plug real quick before we end it?
Um, First off, I want to say, as always, thank you for having me on. It's always an honor and a pleasure to be here.
Absolutely, dude.
But you can check out my site. It's pretty easy to figure out what the address is. You know my business name. Go check it out. Everything is up and running again on it. I will have something new up there here within the next couple of weeks, whenever the event happens, for you guys to be able to pick up. But other than that, um, just keep it real, dude. That's about it. And I'll pass it off to Sean.
Oh yeah, dude.
Well, shit. Thanks for coming on, Will. I'm excited for the big surprise and the big reveal. It's gonna be epic, I think. So, I mean, I love that people are just kind of like, fuck it, slipping out new products right now. Like, fuck you, we're gonna do it anyway. It's beautiful. It makes my heart swell. That's it. So that's a beautiful thing. So keep an eye out for that, everybody. On top of that, you know what it is, Shed Time Podcast. It's your one and only source for all things Shed Time Podcast. And yeah, you know what to do. Go check it out. It's on the website. It's on the Googles. It's on all your podcasting platforms. Just keep it. Other than that, don't let the bastards get you down. Be cool and don't be a dick. And whatever it is that you do, just try and have some fun.
Absolutely. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, is that time for Confucius Say. And today, some wise words of wisdom, some food for thought for you guys to think about from my main man Confucius. And today, Confucius Say, impotent loser is one who can't even get his hopes up.
Oh,
That's deep.
But he also says, he who slings mud loses ground.
Ooh.
That's facts as well. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for joining us tonight. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. Stay tuned for next week. Not 100% sure what we're going to do yet, but I will say that we will be locking down a date definitely for the Grim Green build-off. Of course, you guys already know no show is going to be happening the weekend of the Steel Valley meetup because I'm just going to take a little, vacay and just enjoy my time with good peoples and stuff like that. And of course, we'll just kind of come back and recap it afterwards, like we do. But with that being said, check out the podcast, check out the Patreon, all that good stuff. And I'm going to end it as I always do, sending out all those positive vibes, crisp high fives. And as always, it's just vape on, Shedheads.